What is up, YouTube? JTR here, back with another deck review for post-rotation 2026, and today we are reviewing Festival Lead. Usually every standard rotation there is a very, very strong single prize deck to beat. And when you think of a few decks, a few of them come to mind for the next rotation. There's gonna be Barbarical Okidoki. There's gonna be Slowking. There's gonna be Rocket's Honchkrow. But I believe the one to beat probably is going to be Festival Lead, which is this deck right here. Now, this deck is just insane at some points. It's insanely consistent just because of your Thwackey. Your Thwackeys have an ability, Boom Boom Groove. You literally, if you have a Festival Lead Pokemon inside of the active slot, you can literally search your deck for any card and just add it to your hand, and you can have multiple Thwackeys on board. Usually you have like 2-3 Thwackeys on board. You're just ripping cards out of your deck for free, just because, right? And that is a very, very strong mechanic, considering the fact that you could just grab whatever you need for that situation at the time. So as long as you're setting up a Dipplin in the back, and even though these Pokemon only have 80 HP, 40 HP, 100 HP, do not mistake them. This thing is just like a Badoo. It is a menace. Now, Dipplin has an ability, Festival Lead. It says, if Festival Grounds is in play, this Pokemon may use this attack twice. If the first attack knocks out your opponent's active Pokemon, you may attack again after your opponent chooses a new active Pokemon. So even after taking a knockout, you can still swing in again, which means double prize knockouts usually happen, especially with low HP Pokemon. So as long as you have Festival Grounds, you have a Dipplin in the active, you are swinging twice, and then for even better, you're only doing it for one energy. You're using Do the Wave 20 times the amount for each of your benched Pokemon. So you can have up to 5. So you're hitting for 100, but if you have Festival Grounds out, you're hitting for 200 for a single energy, and that's very, very strong. Now, you're probably asking, well, Justin, like what is making them knock out, like if I just throw up a Latias or a Fez or, you know, something with 210 HP, then they can't take the knockout and then I just get a free turn, right? Well, that's not the case, because they will we're talking 200 HP before any type of buffs from any supporters, any items. So if you have a Brave Bangle on, you're doing 2 attacks. So instead of getting 30 extra damage out of this Brave Bangle, you're getting 60. And if you have a Max Belt, you're getting an extra 100 instead of 50. If you see where I'm going with this. So if you have a Max Belt and a Black Belts, you are increasing your damage by 180. You are doing 380 damage in a single turn. You're 60 HP, 60 damage over on a knockout on a Dragapult. Like, that is insane. So we'll just quickly go through the deck after that. The deck does run one Rillaboom. The Rillaboom will... It's a tech option. You could put it on top of a Thwackey if you get into a bad situation. You could drum beating them and then make them have to waste another resource onto their Pokemon if they want to attack you. You can, or sometimes you might need that 60 or that quick 180 that you can't get from a Dipplin. So Rillaboom's a really nice backup attacker. You have a Shaman to stop bench damage. You have a Psyduck to stop Dragapult from using some Dusknoir shenanigans. You have 4 Buddy Buddy Poffins. You have 4 Bug Catching Sets. 1 Night Stretcher. 4 Pokepads. You have a Sacred Ash to bring back your Pokemon into the deck after they get knocked out, because your Applins and Dipplins will go if they can reset up for a revenge kill. You have a Tool Scrapper to get rid of those annoying tools. You have 1 Force of Vitality on top of the Festival Grounds, because sometimes you do run into a situation where you need that extra Thwackey on your bench. You can throw it down the forest really quick. you can grab a Grookey, grab a Thwackey, and then grab another card right after that. Same turn. You can evolve into the Thwackey and then grab another card. Your black belt's insane in this deck. It pushes the top end of damage to 380, along with the maximum belt. It's just really consistent. And even if you don't need, like, let's say you don't have the Brave Bangle, you don't have the maximum belt, you can use the black belts by itself, and you're doing a minimum of 280 instead of the 200. You have 2 bosses to grab whenever you need them. We have a Harley Quinn in this deck because in trainer trials right now, Judge is not legal, but it is getting reprinted. You would just replace this Harley Quinn with a Judge. You have 1 Hilda to grab your evolutions and maybe grab an energy that you're missing. Kyrian is really good in this deck. We run 2 of it, mainly because sometimes what your opponent will try to do is they'll try to boss up your Thwackey because it has 2 retreat cost, and you only have 5 energy in this deck. So sometimes you do get locked into the active, but you can use Kyrian to do a quick swap and then get your Dipplin back into active and start pulling your cards from your deck again. But let's say you don't have to use the switch. The nice thing about Kyrian is that it has a secondary ability that gets you 30 extra damage on EX. So pushes your at least on EX damage, it pushes your Dipplin into the higher range of 260. Lana's aid to refill the deck and get your energies back after your Applins, Dipplins, Grookies, stuff like that get knocked out. 4 lilies for consistency. 1 air balloon to get to grab just to get your Thwackies out of the active. And obviously self-explanatory, really strong Brave Bangle and your A-Spec Max Belt. And with that, let's get into the games. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. There are a lot of single prize decks that are going to be very strong in 2026, especially when this rotation starts and like I said, resources are very, very scarce. You're definitely, other decks are definitely going to feel it when they start discarding cards with Ultra Ball. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the deck, and let's get into it. All right, good luck, Nova. Two enter, 1 leaves. Yeah, we need an energy. And I think we'll take this. Nova's a really good Honchkrow player, so. He doesn't have the turn 1 Proton. It's pretty good. He's got 2 Murkrows. Stop with the copium. Stop. Puts up the Articuno. Evolve here. Get another Thwackey. This one we can't evolve. But we'll be... Alright, we're gonna grab the Lily, chat. Bug catching set. We didn't get the festival grounds. Ignition. It's gonna Giovanni a Thwackey up. Two archers. Put up Diplin. The Brave Bengal's not going to do anything this match. We'll just attach it anyway. Grab another Thwackey. We need Festival here. And then we will Lilies. Alright, we get the knockout here. We got another Thwackey. That's pretty good. Okay. He has the ignition. Alright, so we will Thwackey. Let's Sacred Ash. Turn these to the deck. We will Pokepad. Get another Applin. Pokepad to thin the deck. We'll grab our Diplin. We'll Bug Catching set. Got our energy. Let's grab some tools. Grab a boss. We'll grab... Grab another lily in case we have to reset. We'll grab another grass energy. We'll attach this max belt anyway. He has no EXs, but... That's 2 Honchkrows down. Get the Poffin to refill. Use 2 ignitions. He's got more Honchkrows. He's got the archer. Gets the factory. Should Pokepad for another Murkrow or Porygon. Depends on how many he's got in here. Yeah, his Porygon should be doing decent amount of damage. At least enough to knock out all of our Pokemon. It's gonna torment, so we can't attack. Alright, we grab Festival. Place that. Grab Rillaboom. And an energy. And we'll drum beating. If he wants to attack with a Honchkrow, then he has to... If he wants to attack with anything, he needs to have an extra energy on it. Huh? Does that not work? I'm so confused. Often. Grab forest here. Evolve here. We need Lana's. What's up, Abel? We'll grab that. Lana's. Don't think we need to stretch or anything. Yeah, we're good. We'll take a knockout here. Oh, the Articuno was turning off the Rillaboom effect. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. I was like, he was able to attack with the same amount of energy, but because he has the Articuno, okay, that makes so much more sense now. The problem is he's ahead on the prize trade, but I think that will start taking double knockouts now. Yeah, he got the headset. Okay, that's 2 Rockets energy on this Porygon. We'll stretch her back this Applin. We just Lily for well, no, well, yeah, because we don't need to use anything else right now. Pokepass with the Sticklin. We want Festival right now. This. We'll grab the Harley. There's another grass energy. Alright. So if he doesn't get another Pokemon over 120, then we set up for a double knockout. We have the damage prepped on both Articunos. Okay. I don't think there's a way he could take a double knockout right now, right? With Giovanni for Thwackey. Okay. We got it, chat. GG, Nova. We could just attack twice. Take a knockout, take a prize. Then attack one more time. That was a very close game. That was a fun one. Barky, gotta play some Team Rocket. No, this is me, man. Like this is me. This entire stream. All right, so look, like we can at least play out of this hand, and we're into Ogerpon. This might be a decent game. It could be. Okay, so we're against the Meganium variant. Alright, so we'll pop in. So we have our Applins in the deck, and we have our Grookeys in the deck. But that means our Thwackies or something's in the prize. We have 4 Thwackies, 3 Diplins. Our Psyduck is in prize. We have a Lily in prize. Two Festivals in prize. Patch and energy here. We'll pass. Force of Vitality. We kind of benefit from that. But he's going to get Meganium right now. So in order for us to take the knockout on this Ogerpon, we need Brave Bengal. Was that an Ivysaur I saw? He's playing Mega Venusaur? he's got the Meganium online. Pokepad for Thwackey. Get a Grookey. Get a Thwackey. Get an Applin. Get a Festival. And we're going to use Kyrian to take knockout. And we do 260. Take 2 prizes. And we have another Kyrian. We have a Dipplin set up. He doesn't have Forest. This actually kind of helps us. We still +1 even if it's tails. Or heads. Yeah, we're chilling, chat. Just don't teal dance on the other one. Okay. Alright. Patch energy. Patch the Brave Bangle. We can knock out Meganium. That is an option. To just make half his resources. And then make these Ogre Pawns have to get 3 energy to attack instead of 2. So I think that might be the play. We need another Dipplin set up. We need to get... We need to get Lana's. To get another to get our Applin back. Yeah, to get our 2 Applins back. And this energy. We'll get the air balloon just in case. But we will take the knockout on this Ogre Pawn. Even if he takes the knockout on our Diplin, it's not gonna hurt too much. We have one more Diplin, then we have an Applin in the back. Taking 2 prizes is not bad. We could just like, instead of killing the Meganium, we could just force the Ogre Pawn. We have the boss. He needs to get Force, the giant. He needs to get Force of Vitality if he wants to quote-unquote survive. But I think he knows he loses the boss. Cypher Maniacs. Stretcher. Flip the script. Draws the cards. He could stamp us. He has Force of Vitality. Not gonna lie, chat. Stamp would be pretty bad. Oh, he has Max Rod. I think this might be GG. Bug catching set. It's fine. Yeah, he doesn't have, well, he has double grass energy right now. He hits for 240. But we win. All we do is we push up this Diplin. We attach the basic. Yeah, we don't even need to dig into the deck now. Oh, wait, we do. Because we need the boss. We grab our max belt. Play Festival. Put this Applin down. Attach max belt. Boss up this Fez. And hit for 300. GG. Look at that. Look at that. The deck did what it wanted to. Barky, gotta play some Team Rocket. No, this is me, man. Like, this is me. This entire stream. Alright, so look. Like, we can at least play out of this hand. And we're into Ogre Pawn. This might be a decent game. It could be. Okay, so we're against the Meganium variant. Alright, so we'll poppin'. So we have our Applins in the deck, and we have our Grookies in the deck. But that means our Thwackies or something's in the prize. We have 4 Thwackies, 3 Diplins. Our Psyduck is in prize. We have a Lillian prize. Two festivals in prize. Patch and energy here. We'll pass. Force of Vitality. We kind of benefit from that. But he's going to get Meganium right now. So in order for us to take the knockout on this Ogerpon, we need Brave Bengal. Was that an Ivysaur I saw? He's playing Mega Venusaur? Okay, he's got the Meganium online. Pokepad for Thwacky. Get a Grookey. Get a Thwacky. Get an Applin. Get a Festival. And we're going to use Kyrian to take knockout. And we do 260. Take 2 prizes. And we have another Kyrian. We have a Diplin set up. He doesn't have Forest. This actually kind of helps us. We still +1 even if it's tails. Or heads. Yeah, we're chilling, chat. Just don't teal dance on the other one. Okay. Alright. Patch energy. Attach the Brave Bangle. We can knock out Meganium. That is an option. To just make half his resources. And then make these Ogre Pawns have to get 3 energy to attack instead of 2. So I think that might be the play. We need another Dipplin set up. We need to get... We need to get Lana's. To get another app, to get our Applin back. Yeah, to get our 2 Applins back. And this energy. We'll get the air balloon just in case. But we will take the knockout on this Ogre Pawn. Even if he takes the knockout on our Dipplin, it's not gonna hurt too much. We have one more Dipplin, then we have an Applin in the back. Taking 2 prizes is not bad. We could just like, instead of killing the Meganium, we could just force the Ogre Pawn. We have the boss. He needs to get Force, the giant. He needs to get Force of Vitality if he wants to quote-unquote survive. But I think he knows he loses the boss. Cypher Maniacs. Stretcher. Flip the script. Draws the cards. He could stamp us. He has Force of Vitality. Not gonna lie, chat. Stamp would be pretty bad. Oh, he has Max Rod. I think this might be GG. Bug catching set. It's fine. Yeah, he doesn't have, well, he has double grass energy right now. He hits for 240. But we win. All we do is we push up this Dipplin. We attach the basic. Yeah, we don't even need to dig into the deck now. Oh, wait, we do. Because we need the boss. We grab our max belt. Play Festival. Put this Applin down. Attach max belt. Boss up this Fez. And hit for 300. GG. A Grookey start. Solrock. Yep. This is a really good start. Sucks, we need something to retreat the Grookey, but the only way we swing in next turn is if we get an air balloon. Kyrian can do it too. But most likely he's going to attach a fighting energy and then take the knockout on this Grookey. Okay. Plays Lilies. It's good. He used his lunar cycle already. He's not getting too much out of his resources. All right, let's see what we can do, chat. With Lily. Play this. Bug catching set. Get a Dipplin. We get the Festival. And we get an energy. It's going to be 200 for weakness. And then he should push up the Lunatone. $200. And there goes his Lunatone Solrock. We get an energy that's really good. We have the Kyrian and the Brave Bangle if he evolves into Mega Lucario. Extra 60, 160, 160 is 320. We We need max belt to take the knockout. Max belt or black belts, because Kyrian only gives 30 extra. 130, 260. Once, yeah. 40 and 70, yeah. We'll do 170 twice, 340. We need black belts. Okay. That's really good. We still have a Thwacky. So we can grab the Brave Bengal we're gonna miss. But we would need one Pokemon. Because he's gonna take a knockout here, chat, so we need one more Pokemon to throw on the bench to hit 340. So it depends on the next draw. Perfect. Our max belt is prized. Oh, this is a little bad now, chat. Still have the festival. We need an energy, but... I think we get Lily. We have our Diplin set up. We can stretch her for this energy. We do 260. Let's see what he can do. Okay. Mega Lucario really doesn't need Mega Kang, but... Monkey Dory? You have a darkness energy inside of your deck for Monkey Dory? What does he push the 30 onto? Okay. Still hasn't bumped our stadium, so let's see what we get off this draw. That's an okay option for later. We get an energy. Do we have another Brave Bangle? No, we don't. So we get a boss. Yeah, we need Sacred Ash. So we'll Sacred Ash. Put this, and this back in the deck. We boss up this Mega Lucario. We'll do 80 twice for a knockout. Take 3 prizes, and then we just need one more knockout, chat. There's our Brave Bangle and our max belt. Okay. Next turn, we just attach an energy, attach the max belt, play carry in. We grab a Poffin for our damage to fill our bench, and we win. Alright, we win, chat. Push up this Diplin. Number 1, we grab a Poffin. And that should be all we need. Max belt. Kyrian. 360. GG. If you made it this far into the video, appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed the deck. Hope you guys enjoy playing it. Or if you just needed to learn a little bit more about it, then appreciate you watching. If you guys want to watch us play these decks live, you can follow us at twitch.tv/JTR_TCG. We are currently going live every day for this month. We're having a lot of fun on the stream. Doing a lot of changes. As you can see, like, we have a new avatar, we have new emotes, new everything. I'm working on everything for the channel right now, and I hope you guys have been enjoying these videos. I would really appreciate it if you guys considered commenting and subscribing to the channel, as it does help with our analytics and hopefully pushes out more of these videos that we are making every day. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good one. See you on the next one.